mapping your fears and aspirations. Before we can truly step into the life we envision, that vibrant, fulfilling existence waiting just beyond the horizon, we must first embark on a journey inward, a quiet expedition into the very heart of who we are. This isn't a trek across distant lands or through bustling cities. It's a gentle descent into the landscapes of our own soul. We all carry within us a hidden map, a complex tapestry woven from our deepest hopes and our most persistent anxieties. To truly navigate the path to our greatest life, we must first learn to read this internal chart, understanding its contours, its shadows, and its brilliant sunlit peaks. This inner cartography begins with an honest look at what truly resides within us, not just what we present to the world or what we've been told we should feel. It's about identifying the subtle currents that move us and the hidden anchors that sometimes hold us back. Without this crucial understanding, our efforts can feel like sailing without a compass, drifting aimlessly, even with the strongest winds. Knowing your inner terrain is the most fundamental step toward building a life that feels authentic and deeply resonant, a life truly aligned with your spirit. Let's start by acknowledging the shadows, those quiet whispers that often keep us small, our fears. These aren't always grand, terrifying monsters. Sometimes they are disguised as subtle hesitations, nagging doubts, or a reluctance to take a leap of faith. They might manifest as a fear of failure, a fear of judgment, or even a fear of success itself. These unexamined anxieties can become invisible barriers, silently dictating our choices and narrowing the scope of our possibilities without us even realizing their subtle influence. These unacknowledged fears possess a silent, insidious power, often operating just beneath the surface of our daily awareness. They can manifest as a constant need for validation, a tendency to procrastinate on our dreams, or a habit of settling for less than we deserve. Like unseen currents, they can pull us off course, creating detours and roadblocks that divert us from our true desires. They build walls made of what-ifs and I can'ts, keeping us comfortable but ultimately confined within self-imposed boundaries. The simple act of naming these fears, of bringing them from the murky depths into the clear light of conscious thought, is a profound act of courage. It doesn't mean they vanish instantly, but it strips them of their power to remain hidden and control us from the shadows. Writing them down, speaking them aloud in a safe space, or simply holding them in your mind with gentle awareness transforms them from amorphous threats into discernible challenges. This illumination is the first brave step towards understanding and eventually dismantling their grip on your potential. Once we've begun to shed light on our fears, we can then turn our gaze toward the radiant forces that pull us forward, our aspirations. These are the quiet fires that burn within, the deep longings for growth, connection, and purpose that shape our truest selves. Aspirations are more than fleeting wishes. They are the visions that truly ignite our spirit. The things we dream of becoming and achieving, not for external accolades, but for the profound satisfaction they bring to our soul. It's crucial to distinguish genuine aspirations from the expectations imposed by others or the societal pressures that often dictate what success should look like. True aspirations resonate deeply within your core, bringing a sense of expansion and quiet excitement when you contemplate them. They are the dreams that feel like coming home, the endeavors that align with your unique talents and values, rather than merely chasing after an image of what you should be. These are the aspirations that will truly fuel your journey. These deeply held aspirations serve as a powerful internal compass, providing unwavering direction and infusing our lives with profound meaning. When we connect with what truly inspires us, our daily choices gain clarity and purpose, becoming steps on a deliberate path rather than random wanderings. They are the North Star that guides us through challenges, reminding us of the bigger picture and the incredible potential that lies within our grasp, urging us onward even when the journey feels arduous. The act of mapping these internal territories is a conscious, deliberate process, much like an artist sketching a landscape. It's not just passive thinking. It requires active engagement, perhaps through journaling, thoughtful meditation, or simply dedicating quiet moments to introspection. Consider what truly makes your heart sing, what injustices stir your spirit, or what kind of impact you wish to leave on the world. This is your personal cartography, a detailed drawing of your inner world. Visualize this map as a dynamic landscape where your fears might appear as shadowed valleys, perhaps with winding paths of doubt, while your aspirations shine as sunlit peaks, beckoning you upward with clear, expansive views. Understanding their proximity and how they influence each other is key. Do certain fears block the path to your highest aspirations? Do your aspirations, when truly embraced, have the power to shrink the looming shadows of your fears? This interplay reveals much about your inner dynamics. The purpose of this map is not to conquer or eradicate every fear instantly, but to understand their terrain relative to your aspirations. It's about recognizing where the challenges lie and where the opportunities for growth are most abundant. This profound understanding empowers you to choose your path more consciously, to navigate around obstacles with newfound awareness, and to approach your goals with a strategic, self-aware mindset. This map is a tool for empowered navigation, not a blueprint for instant perfection. Ultimately, this intimate internal map becomes the very foundation upon which you build an intentional, purpose-driven life. It is the first courageous step towards aligning your daily actions with your deepest desires, transforming vague yearnings into tangible goals. By truly knowing the landscape of your fears and aspirations, you begin the profound journey of creating your greatest life, not as a distant dream, but as a conscious, deliberate reality that unfolds from within you, starting right now. The art of mindful reflection. Having bravely charted the inner landscape of your deepest fears and most luminous aspirations, a quiet invitation now extends itself, a gentle beckoning to linger in the stillness. This is where the true alchemy begins, in the unhurried space of mindful reflection, where the seeds of understanding start to unfurl. It's not about rushing to solutions, but about allowing the contours of your inner world to reveal themselves under a softer light. Here, the raw emotions you've uncovered can be observed without the urgency of judgment, simply existing as part of your unique story. This pause becomes a sacred ground, a place to honor the journey you've already embarked upon, and to prepare for the profound discoveries yet to come within yourself. It's the breath between the notes, the space where true insight often resides, waiting patiently to be heard. Let this moment be a gentle turning, a deliberate pivot towards deeper self-awareness. Embrace this quiet work as the next vital step on your path. Mindful reflection is not merely a passive dwelling on thoughts, nor is it a frantic search for answers in the noisy corners of the mind. Instead, imagine it as stepping onto a balcony, overlooking the bustling street of your consciousness, observing the parade of thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they pass by. You are not the parade itself, nor are you caught up in its frantic pace. You are simply the calm observer, witnessing each fleeting moment without attachment or immediate reaction. This practice encourages a gentle curiosity, asking, "What is here right now?" rather than, "Why is this happening to me?" It's about creating a space between stimulus and response, a vital gap where wisdom can bloom. Through this quiet observation, you begin to see patterns, notice recurring themes, and understand the subtle currents that shape your inner world. This detached yet engaged perspective allows for a deeper, more compassionate understanding of your own internal landscape. It's a profound act of self-kindness, offering clarity without the burden of self-judgment. Indeed, reflection is an art, a delicate craft owned not through force, but through consistent, gentle practice. Just as a painter learns to see shades and textures invisible to the untrained eye, you learn to perceive the nuances of your own spirit. This isn't about achieving perfection, but about cultivating a deeper relationship with yourself, one built on acceptance and genuine curiosity. Each moment you dedicate to this inner gaze refines your ability to listen to the whispers of your intuition, to discern what truly resonates with your soul. It's a journey of quiet mastery, where every thoughtful pause adds another stroke to the masterpiece of your self-understanding. The beauty lies in the patient unfolding, in allowing your inner landscape to reveal its wisdom at its own pace. This ongoing practice becomes a wellspring of inner peace and profound personal insight. The profound benefit of this practice lies in the clarity it bestows, cutting through the fog of daily distractions and external expectations. When you mindfully reflect You begin to identify the underlying patterns that drive your reactions, the subtle triggers that sway your emotions, and the core beliefs that shape your decisions. It's like watching a complex dance, where each step and turn becomes understandable once you grasp the rhythm. This deeper understanding allows you to move beyond knee-jerk responses, offering you the power to choose how you engage with life's challenges. You start to see beyond the immediate surface, uncovering the deeper currents that have been guiding your journey, often without your conscious awareness. This newfound clarity is a powerful compass, guiding you toward more intentional and fulfilling paths. Through such deliberate introspection, the fears and aspirations you previously mapped become more vivid, more real, and more deeply integrated into your consciousness. You move beyond merely naming them, beginning to explore their roots, their origins, and their true impact on your life's trajectory. Perhaps a fear once seemed overwhelming, but through mindful reflection, you discover its source is an old, forgotten story that no longer serves you. Conversely, an aspiration might deepen its hold, revealing layers of meaning and purpose you hadn't initially perceived. This process allows you to truly own these aspects of yourself, transforming abstract concepts into actionable insights that can propel your growth. It's a vital step in transforming your inner map into a living, breathing guide for your daily existence. Yet, the path of mindful reflection is not always smooth. The mind, ever restless, may resist this quietude, pulling you towards distractions or old habits of self-criticism. You might find your thoughts racing, jumping from one worry to another, or hear an inner voice questioning the validity of this practice. It is crucial to meet these moments with the same gentle observation you extend to other thoughts. Acknowledge the wandering mind, recognize the critical voice, and then, without judgment, guide your attention back to the present moment, to the simple act of observing. Think of it as gently redirecting a small child. There's no need for harshness, only consistent, loving guidance. Persistence, not perfection, is the key here. Building resilience in your ability to return to your inner sanctuary again and again. To cultivate this art, simple practices can become powerful anchors in your day. Find quiet moments, perhaps at the start or end of your day, to simply sit and breathe, observing the rise and fall of your chest. Journaling can be another profound tool, allowing thoughts and feelings to flow onto the page without censorship, creating a tangible record of your inner landscape. Even a few minutes spent observing the natural world around you, the rustling leaves, the shifting clouds, the warmth of the sun, can ground your awareness and open a space for inner quiet. These are not rigid rituals, but gentle invitations to pause, to listen, and to connect with the subtle rhythms of your own being. They are small acts of devotion to your inner world, building a bridge to deeper self-understanding. The distinction between passive thinking and active mindful reflection lies in the intention behind it. Passive thinking often feels like being swept along by a river of thoughts, a continuous, often unconscious stream of worries, plans, and judgments. Mindful reflection, however, is like choosing to stand on the riverbank, consciously observing the flow, noticing the specific leaves and branches that drift by, and understanding their journey without being carried away. It is a deliberate act of awareness, bringing consciousness to the very process of thought itself. This intentionality transforms a mere mental activity into a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal evolution. It's the difference between merely existing in your mind and actively engaging with its profound potential. As you become more adept at this art, the insights gained from mindful reflection naturally begin to inform your daily choices and actions. You start to make decisions not from impulse or external pressure, but from a place of genuine alignment with your deepest values and aspirations. The path forward becomes clearer, less shrouded in doubt, because you are operating from a foundation of self-awareness. This conscious alignment creates a powerful synergy, where your inner wisdom guides your outer life, leading to a profound sense of authenticity and purpose. It's about living a life that truly reflects who you are, rather than simply reacting to who you feel you ought to be, shaping your experiences with deliberate intent. Ultimately, the art of mindful reflection is a profound act of self-love, a commitment to understanding and nurturing the most essential part of yourself. It is the gentle peeling back of layers, revealing the authentic self that lies beneath the noise and expectations of the world. This practice prepares you for a deeper connection, not just with your own being, but with the very essence of your greatest life. By embracing this quiet discipline, you are not just thinking about yourself, you are actively becoming more of who you are truly meant to be. It is the fertile ground upon which a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment is consciously grown, starting now, with the gentle gaze you turn inward. Connecting with your authentic self. We live in a world brimming with echoes, a constant symphony of external voices telling us who we should be, what we should chase, and how we should measure our worth. It's easy to get lost in this cacophony, to mistake the reflections of others for our own true image. Before we can truly build a life that feels deeply ours, a life that resonates with genuine joy and purpose, we must first learn to quiet the outside world and listen to the whispers within. This journey inward is not about finding a new self, but about remembering the one that has always been there, patiently waiting beneath layers of expectation and societal pressure. It's about peeling back the masks we've worn. Sometimes for so long, we've forgotten they aren't our skin. The path to your greatest life doesn't begin with grand gestures in the world, but with an intimate, honest conversation in the quiet chambers of your own heart. It's a sacred space where your true essence resides, untouched by judgment or comparison. Embrace this stillness, for it holds the key to your most profound self. This initial turning point is where all genuine transformation truly begins. So what exactly is this authentic self we speak of? It's not a static portrait, frozen in time, nor a flawless ideal we must strive to attain. Instead, think of it as your unique inner compass, a vibrant, ever-evolving core of values, passions, and innate wisdom that guides your truest path. It's the feeling of rightness when you make a decision that aligns with your deepest beliefs, even if it's unpopular. It's the quiet joy that bubbles up when you engage in an activity that genuinely lights up your spirit, not because someone else expects you to. This authentic self is the part of you that knows what truly matters, what brings you peace, and what ignites your personal fire. It's the voice that whispers your dreams before the world has a chance to tell you they're impossible. Recognizing this self means understanding that your worth isn't tied to achievements or external validation, but to the simple, profound fact of your existence. It's about honoring your unique fingerprint on the universe, recognizing its irreplaceable value. From the moment we're old enough to observe, we start absorbing messages about how to fit in, how to succeed, and how to be loved. These messages, often well-intentioned, can slowly construct a series of invisible masks we learn to wear, each one designed for a different role or audience. There's the mask of the diligent student, the agreeable friend, the ambitious professional, or the perfectly composed individual. Over time, these adopted personas can become so ingrained that we begin to mistake them for our actual identity, losing touch with the raw, unfiltered person underneath. The constant effort to maintain these fronts can be exhausting, leading to a lingering sense of unfulfillment or a feeling that something essential is missing. We might achieve all the external markers of success, yet still feel an unsettling hollowness inside. This disconnect creates a subtle but persistent ache, a quiet yearning for something more real, something truly our own. It's a powerful signal that the time has come to shed the weight of these expectations. The beautiful part is that shedding these masks doesn't require a dramatic overhaul. It often begins with small, deliberate acts of self-reflection and courage. It's about creating moments of stillness in your day, perhaps through mindful breathing, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation, allowing your true thoughts and feelings to surface without judgment. Imagine gently peeling away layers, not with force, but with curiosity and compassion for the person beneath. This process involves asking yourself honest questions. What do I truly desire, beyond what others expect of me? What brings me genuine peace, rather than fleeting excitement? What values do I hold most sacred, even if they differ from the crowd? These inquiries, posed in a spirit of gentle exploration, slowly reveal the contours of your authentic self. Each quiet answer, each moment of recognition, helps to dissolve the artifice and bring you closer to your inherent truth. It's a gradual unfolding, a soft blossoming of who you truly are. Central to this connection is learning to trust and listen to your inner voice, that subtle whisper of intuition that often gets drowned out by external noise. This isn't about logical analysis or rationalizing every decision. It's about tuning into a deeper knowing, a gut feeling that guides you towards what is genuinely right for you. Your intuition speaks in sensations, in sudden insights, in a quiet sense of peace or unease that washes over you. It's the feeling that nudges you towards a particular path, even when it doesn't make perfect sense on paper. Cultivating this listening ear requires practice, patience, and a willingness to honor what you hear, even if it challenges your preconceived notions. The more you acknowledge and act upon these inner promptings, the stronger and clearer your authentic voice becomes. This profound connection acts as your personal North Star, always pointing you towards your most aligned and purposeful direction. It's a powerful inner compass, always there to guide you home. Embracing your authentic self also means making peace with your vulnerabilities and imperfections, understanding that they are not flaws to be hidden, but integral parts of your unique tapestry. The pursuit of perfection, often fueled by external pressures, can be a heavy burden, forcing us to present a sanitized version of ourselves to the world. True authenticity, however, invites you to acknowledge every facet of your being, including the parts you might deem less desirable. It's about recognizing that your struggles, your past mistakes, and your moments of doubt do not diminish your worth. Instead, they contribute to your depth, resilience, and capacity for empathy. When you allow yourself to be seen, truly seen, with all your beautiful complexities, you create space for genuine connection with others and profound self-acceptance. This courageous act of self-love is liberating, transforming what once felt like weaknesses into sources of unique strength and wisdom. It's in these very imperfections that your most compelling human story truly resides. The journey to authentic self-connection requires a profound kind of courage, a bravery that might feel quieter than facing a dragon, but is no less significant. It's the courage to say no when every fiber of your being screams resistance, even if it means disappointing someone. It's the courage to pursue a dream that feels wildly impractical to others, simply because it ignites your soul. It's the courage to stand firm in your values, even when they clash with popular opinion or societal norms. This bravery isn't about being fearless. It's about acknowledging your fears and choosing to move forward anyway, guided by your inner truth. There will be moments of doubt, moments when the old masks feel comforting and familiar, but each step taken in authenticity builds your inner fortitude. This deep personal courage is the cornerstone upon which your most meaningful life will be built, allowing you to walk your unique path with unwavering conviction. It empowers you to truly own your narrative. This growing connection to your authentic self doesn't just reside in quiet contemplation. It actively reshapes your everyday life, influencing your choices and interactions in profound ways. Decisions that once felt agonizingly complex suddenly become clearer, guided by an internal compass rather than external pressures. You find yourself gravitating towards relationships that nourish your spirit and gently pulling away from those that drain your energy. Your work might begin to feel less like a chore and more like an extension of your purpose, infused with your unique talents and passions. Even small, seemingly insignificant moments become richer, imbued with a sense of presence and genuine engagement. This alignment between your inner world and your outer actions creates a powerful synergy, making your life feel more cohesive, more meaningful, and undeniably yours. It's as if the universe itself begins to conspire with your true desires, opening doors you never knew existed. The ultimate reward of connecting with your authentic self is a profound sense of liberation and an unshakable inner peace that no external circumstance can truly disturb. Imagine shedding the heavy armor of expectation, the constant need to prove, perform, or please, and simply being yourself, fully and unapologetically. This freedom allows you to breathe more deeply, to laugh more freely, and to experience joy in its purest form, untainted by comparison or self-consciousness. It's a peace that comes from knowing you are living in alignment with your deepest truth, that your actions are an honest reflection of who you are inside. This isn't a passive state, but an active, vibrant peace that empowers you to navigate life's inevitable challenges with grace and resilience. You become a beacon of your own truth, radiating a quiet confidence that draws genuine connection and opportunities into your orbit. This inner harmony is the true cornerstone of a life well lived. It's crucial to remember that connecting with your authentic self is not a one-time event or a finish line to cross. It is an ongoing, beautiful journey of discovery and rediscovery. Life is constantly evolving, and so are you, which means your authentic self will also continue to unfold and reveal new layers over time. There will be moments when you might feel disconnected, when old habits or external influences try to pull you back into familiar patterns. These are not failures, but gentle invitations to return to your inner sanctuary, to check in with yourself and recalibrate your compass. Embrace this continuous process with curiosity and self-compassion, understanding that each new season of life brings fresh opportunities to deepen your self-awareness. It is a dance between becoming and being, a testament to the dynamic, living essence of who you truly are. This journey is a lifelong commitment to your own profound growth and well-being. Ultimately, the power embedded in this profound connection is the very foundation upon which you can build your greatest life, one that is truly, authentically yours. When you operate from a place of genuine self-knowledge and self-acceptance, every decision, every relationship, and every pursuit becomes infused with deeper meaning and purpose. You stop chasing external definitions of success and start creating a life that feels rich and fulfilling from the inside out. This isn't about abandoning ambition, but about aligning your ambitions with your soul's true calling, transforming effort into joyful expression. Your authentic self is your blueprint for a life of impact, not just for yourself, but for the ripple effect you create in the world. By embracing who you are, you give others permission to do the same, fostering a world where genuine connection thrives. This inner transformation is the most powerful catalyst for external change. So as you turn these pages, consider this not just an idea, but an invitation to embark on the most vital journey of your existence, the journey back to yourself. There is no special map, no secret formula, only the willingness to listen, to feel, and to trust the wisdom that resides within you. Begin today, in small moments of quiet reflection, in choices that honor your truth, in allowing yourself to simply be. Your authentic self is not hiding. It is patiently waiting for you to recognize its presence, to embrace its guidance, and to let its light shine brightly. This is where your greatest life truly begins, not in the distant future, but in the courageous, loving act of connecting with the extraordinary person you already are. Let your heart lead the way home to the most beautiful and powerful version of you. Finding meaning in the everyday. After the journey of mapping your fears and aspirations and connecting with your authentic self, the next profound step is to weave that discovered wisdom into the very fabric of your daily existence. Meaning isn't a grand prize reserved for life's monumental events. Rather, it is a delicate thread woven through the seemingly unremarkable moments of every single day. We often rush past the subtle wonders that already surround us. Our minds preoccupied with future goals or past reflections, overlooking the quiet beauty residing in the simple, the routine, the seemingly ordinary aspects of our lives. True fulfillment blossoms when we learn to perceive these everyday occurrences with a fresh, open heart, transforming the mundane into moments of quiet revelation and deep connection. It's a gentle yet powerful shift in perspective, inviting us to see our lives not merely as a series of tasks to complete, but as a rich tapestry brimming with potential for discovery and joy. This practice allows us to experience a deeper sense of presence, grounding us in the now. Embracing this perspective means cultivating an awareness that elevates the ordinary, making every moment an opportunity for growth. This essential shift often begins with slowing down, intentionally pulling back from the relentless demands and hurried pace of modern life. We are so frequently propelled forward, our gaze fixed on distant horizons or lost in the echoes of yesterday, that the vibrant, living present often slips through our fingers unnoticed and unappreciated. Cultivating a true sense of presence means consciously anchoring ourselves in the now, allowing all our senses to fully engage with what is immediately before us. It's about truly savoring the warmth of your morning coffee, noticing the unique texture of your clothing against your skin, or hearing the subtle, layered symphony of sounds just outside your window. This deliberate act of grounding oneself is the fundamental first step towards unlocking the hidden treasures within each passing moment, creating a fertile space for profound meaning to gently emerge and take root. Consider the simple, often overlooked ritual of preparing a meal, a task that many might instinctively categorize as a mere chore. Yet, in the careful, rhythmic chopping of fresh vegetables, the fragrant sizzle of spices awakening in hot oil, and the gentle warmth radiating from the stove, there resides a quiet, undeniable artistry. Each ingredient tells a story of earth and growth. Each action contributes to sustenance, comfort, and connection. When approached with genuine mindfulness, this act transcends mere cooking, transforming into an offering of care, a creative expression, a moment of profound connection to our bodies, our nourishment, and the natural world. It's a beautiful reminder that even the most basic necessities of life can be imbued with deep intention and heartfelt joy, elevating a routine into a sacred, fulfilling practice. Meaning also flourishes vibrantly in our interactions with others, however brief or seemingly insignificant they may appear. A shared, genuine smile exchanged with a stranger on the street, a heartfelt thank you offered to a cashier, or a moment of deep, empathetic listening with a friend. These are the subtle yet powerful threads that intricately weave humanity together. We often gravely underestimate the profound power of these brief, authentic connections to uplift our spirits, to foster a sense of belonging, and to gently remind us of our shared human journey. Each interaction, no matter how small its scale, offers a precious opportunity to extend kindness, to acknowledge another's unique presence, and in doing so, to powerfully affirm our own cherished place within the vast, interconnected human tapestry. These small acts of recognition create beautiful ripples, enriching not only our own individual lives, but also the lives of those we are fortunate enough to encounter. Nature, in its constant, unhurried, and majestic rhythm, provides an endless, inexhaustible wellspring of profound meaning and quiet wisdom. Take a conscious moment to observe the stubborn, resilient sprout pushing its way through cracked pavement, the tireless, graceful dance of leaves rustling in the breeze, or the unwavering, serene glow of the moon illuminating the night sky. These are not just fleeting sights. They are profound, silent lessons in resilience, interconnectedness, and the grand cyclical nature of all existence. Spending even a few conscious minutes outdoors, actively absorbing the natural world with all your senses, can powerfully recalibrate your perspective, gently reminding you of the grander, timeless forces at play and your own small, yet incredibly significant part within them. It's a gentle, heartfelt invitation to simply breathe, to truly be, and to discover profound peace in the effortless, magnificent unfolding of life. Gratitude, a concept often spoken of but less frequently practiced with true depth, is truly a potent transformative key to unlocking the hidden meaning in our everyday lives. It's not about ignoring the very real challenges and difficulties we face, but rather about actively seeking out and sincerely acknowledging the countless blessings that often hide in plain sight, obscured by our daily distractions. The comforting warmth of a favorite blanket on a chilly morning, the unexpected joy of a familiar song playing on the radio, the quiet strength and resilience within your own body. These are all profoundly worthy of your deepest appreciation. When we consciously cultivate a spirit of genuine thankfulness, even for the seemingly insignificant, our capacity for joy, contentment, and inner peace expands exponentially. This powerful practice shifts our focus from what might be lacking to what is undeniably abundant, transforming our experience of the present moment into one of profound richness and enduring contentment. Consider the myriad small acts of creation or contribution that gracefully pepper our days, often going unnoticed. Perhaps it's the quiet satisfaction of tending to a small indoor plant, the thoughtful crafting of a heartfelt note to a loved one, the fleeting capture of an image through a quick sketch, or the simple act of lending a helping hand to a neighbor with a minor task. These are not necessarily grand artistic endeavors or monumental philanthropic gestures. but rather deeply personal expressions of care, engagement, and our unique spirit. Such acts, born from our authentic self, bring a profound sense of purpose and quiet satisfaction. They serve as powerful reminders that we are inherently capable of shaping our world, however modestly, and that our efforts, no matter how small, can bring immense beauty, warmth, and meaning into our own lives and the lives of those around us. These little contributions accumulate, creating a ripple effect of positive impact. Even the challenges we inevitably face, the unexpected detours, and the unavoidable bumps in the road hold a unique and profound kind of meaning if we choose to see it. While undeniably difficult and uncomfortable in the moment, these experiences often serve as powerful catalysts for immense growth, revealing inner strengths and resilience we never knew we possessed. The struggle to overcome a significant obstacle can teach us invaluable lessons in patience, perseverance, and a far deeper understanding of ourselves and our capabilities. When we courageously reframe these moments not as crushing failures, but as invaluable opportunities for learning, evolution, and self-discovery, we begin to perceive that true meaning isn't solely found in comfort or ease. Instead, it flourishes in the courageous navigation of life's inherent complexities, forging our spirit and leading to profound personal transformation. This internal wellspring of profound meaning is intrinsically connected to our authentic self, the very core of our being that we explored in previous chapters. When we are deeply aligned with who we truly are, living in harmony with our values and passions, our daily actions naturally become infused with purpose and intention. The choices we make, the way we consciously choose to spend our precious time, and even the thoughts we entertain become vibrant reflections of our innermost truth. This powerful alignment makes it significantly easier to perceive purpose and significance in the everyday, as each moment, however small or seemingly routine, can be seen as a deliberate step along the path of our most genuine and fulfilling expression. It's a continuous, beautiful feedback loop where inner clarity profoundly illuminates our outer experience, enriching every facet of our lives. To truly find meaning in the everyday, is to deeply understand that it is not something passively granted to us, but rather something we actively and intentionally participate in creating and discovering. It's a mindful choice, a gentle, consistent practice, a continuous opening of the heart and mind to the intricate beauty and profound connections within the world around us. This isn't about adding yet another daunting item to your already overflowing to-do list, but rather about approaching your existing life with a renewed sense of wonder, curiosity, and intentionality. It's about recognizing that every sunrise offers a fresh, unspoiled canvas, every breath a new, precious opportunity, and every ordinary moment holds the potential for extraordinary connection, profound understanding, and deep personal fulfillment. This personal journey of discovering meaning is inherently unique, unfolding distinctly for each individual, much like a fingerprint. What resonates as deeply significant and meaningful for one person might be entirely overlooked or perceived differently by another, and this beautiful diversity is perfectly acceptable and indeed celebrated. The heartfelt invitation here is to trust your own inner intuition, to listen closely to the quiet, guiding whispers of your soul that gently point you toward what truly nourishes, inspires, and enlivens you. It's about honoring your unique sensitivities and allowing yourself to be deeply moved by the specific beauty, connections, and moments that speak directly to your individual spirit, rather than conforming to external or societal definitions of what should be meaningful. Your path is your own, and its meaning is yours to define. Building this practice of finding meaning into a sustainable rhythmic habit transforms fleeting moments of insight into a steadfast, enriching way of living. It's not about achieving a constant, unattainable state of euphoria, but rather about cultivating a steady, reliable undercurrent of appreciation, purpose, and inner peace. Much like tending a flourishing garden, it requires consistent, gentle effort. A conscious decision made each day to look a little closer, listen a little deeper, and feel a little more profoundly. Over time, these small, consistent acts of seeking and recognizing meaning will intricately weave together, forming a richer, more vibrant, and deeply fulfilling tapestry of life that truly feels like your greatest, most authentic one. It is a testament to the power of consistent, mindful engagement. Ultimately, finding profound meaning in the everyday is about wholeheartedly embracing the inherent richness of your own unique journey, precisely here and now, in this very moment. It's a powerful and profound affirmation that your life, in all its beautiful simplicity and intricate complexity, is inherently valuable, purposeful, and generously filled with countless opportunities for joy, profound growth, and deep connection. This liberating realization frees us from the often exhausting pursuit of an elusive future happiness and firmly anchors us in the present, allowing us to consciously build a life not just of meaning, but authentically from meaning, moment by precious moment. It's a quiet, personal revolution, beginning gently within your own heart, transforming the ordinary into something truly extraordinary.